Hey, my beauty squad. So, today we are doing another awesome collaboration with women who love to collab. This book is a little different. We are doing spooky vibes, Halloween theme. Mary picks out a theme each week and we go from there. So, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and you go down below and hit that description box and check out all the other gorgeous gals and what they did this week because we are doing the villains. I am, of course, if you don't know, Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. If you would like to see how kind of I did this, I do come on with a full face, all but an eye, and a couple of the things. No real biggie. I just wanted to show y'all how to make the bugs and all the little detailing, and then the eye, of course, and to keep it bittersweet. Mine is a little late, so I apologize. But the good thing about me being late, everybody else's is already up. So once you get through with mine, you can just go over and check out everybody else's. I kind of went through a whole artistic fog. I had a little meltdown through a Halloween look this week. And just getting frustrated with stuff. And I had to, set back and readjust myself. And went through the whole breakdown and come back. And all I do is bounce back stronger. I'm a Cancer. I go through it and get over it and work harder for what I want to achieve in life. So, make sure you're subscribed because this girl is about to bring the content. If you do not see full videos, make sure you check out some of my shorts. Y'all, I'm trying to get to 2K. We had just reached 1,600. We hit the 600 mark. Whew! We have been at 1,500 for the longest. That 100 was a struggle, guys, but it was my fault for the lack of content. So I'm bringing it because I want y'all to come and enjoy yourself when you're subscribed to my channel. So please, by all means, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn that bell on. Do not forget to go check out all these lovely ladies over down in the description box and see what kind of looks they came up with and which villain they're doing this week. And make sure you come back for next week and see which other look we got in store. I do have a couple of collabs coming up with some awesome content creators, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I am super excited. I've been reaching out left and right to a couple of my friends on here because I want to bring back what is great about my channel, and it's the support and the collabs and the getting together and helping each other. So make sure you're stay tuned for all the goodies that are coming shortly to my channel. And I will see y'all over in the video. Love you. Hey, beauty squad. So, I look a little weird, I know. But I did not want to sit on here and do this whole look for y'all and keep y'all for 30,000 years, of course. So I figured I would just go off and do most of it and then show you how I did the eye and maybe some of the scars and maybe a bug or two. I am doing a collab with none other than Women Who Collab. I know we usually pair up and pick each other's eyeshadows, but Mary wanted to do something a little different for spooky season, so she's picking out a theme each week and we're kind of just recreating it. And I am doing a villain of one of my favorite videos ever, and it is Nightmare Before Christmas, and I am the Oogie Boogie Man. Now if I had a lot more props, it'd be a lot more done here. I was gonna switch out my hair bows because I just got these in not too long ago, but I figured it's gonna be okay. It's Halloween-ish. This right here is splatter from a primer that I was trying out to see if it was still any good. And I shook it and I opened it and it just, yeah, hot mess. Anywho, this is really simple. This is a really fun look if you would like to recreate it. This is something like if you're in a last minute peach and you don't really have nothing else to wear or nothing else to do, this would be a cool concept. Now, I do have this stamp from ColourPop, and I want to see, I just caught my eye that I have it. So I want to see if it still works, because this could be oxidative, just in case you're not creative and you don't like really drawing. Okay, so it works. And Oogie Boogie has a lot of bugs. A lot of bugs coming. Out of him. If you've ever seen the movie, and I know probably most of y'all have. My oldest daughter actually got me the scarf last week. But like I said, if you're not somebody that's really into all the guts and glory and don't really want fake blood or don't have fake blood, this is an easy look you could do at home with any makeup. I've got 4 palettes out to recreate this look. And I've got my Beetlejuice palette, Recent Deceased from Milk Cosmetics. Y'all already know. This is from Sugar Glaze. This is actually a North Carolina brand as well. And it's all my little dual chrome shimmers. Spooked from Gourmet Girls, which I've seen numerous times already. And I just got it. And you're about to see it again because I got another collab coming up with it. And then, of course, my True Blue Ride or Die baby right here, which is my Jelly Wink Cosmetics. Now, I do have codes for these brands. Gourmet Girls and Jelly Winks. Gourmet Girls, Jessica. Jelly Winks, Jessica 10. Go save you some coin. Go grab them up. I'm telling you. I think Renee just told me that Spook is sold out. So, I would definitely keep an eye out in case she brings it back out. I don't know if it's one time wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. I will reach out to see if it is or not, and try to put it up here if it is, or if it might be coming back. Don't put that on your head. Give me that. Stop. My girls are out and about and wide open. Here, really quick, you can do this with a felt tip liner. You can do this with a pencil liner. You can do this with a really thick, chunky liner. You can even do this with eyeshadow. What have you at home? It's really simple, really fun, really quick look. All I did was go over with a liner, and then I thickened it up with a KVD anti-precision because it's a little bit thicker, and I went over it with eyeshadow because just where like wet this was kind of coming up. So I want to show y'all first how to do like a little bug. I like using the felt tips, and all you do is really go in, draw a circle, leg, 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 leg. Does not have to be perfect. Once you throw some eyeshadow on that bad boy, it looks a lot better. Promise. I will make this with blue just because that's what's fun. Like, you could do really anything to these. You can make them iridescent, really shimmery like me. You can make them matte. You can make them even realistic, like if you wanted to. This is just a fun oogie-boogie. I'm not going to wear. I'm not in no kind of contest or anything, so I just want to kind of have fun. Those are like green inside, so that's why I do this split. Is go down like that, kind of like that, and you want to leave it off to a point, and then do little marks on. It's a really good pencil. Then what I did was, you could go in with a matte green or iridescent green. Right here I did iridescent, over here I did matte. This palette is perfect for that because it has both. I'm gonna go in with the matte just to kind of show y'all, because down here at the neck where it kind of peaches together, you don't want to go into it shimmeries, because that's why this was kind of rubbing off, because I did a shimmer. But just like that. And then you gotta open Oogie Boogie Woo. Now, I did go in with my P. Louise black base. If you don't have this, you don't have to use this. This is really good though if you're using dark. I do have a black base for Beauty Creations. Both are really good. Just I really did get some use out of my P. Louise because it was too expensive not to. Then I like to use a fluffier brush with P. Louise, just because a little goes a long ways. So I always put it on the back of my head. And then I'm going to put this all over my base. And with this look, you can be messy. The messier, the better. Because to be technical, his whole eye socket is blacked out. But I can't just do a matte look. Like, y'all know I'm a shimmer fanatic. And I'm a bright bitch. So I have to have some kind of color in my life. So I figured, why not? So this is more like a glam Oogie Boogie. Like I said, a really fun, easy twist on Oogie Boogie. Now you got that base down. Like, see how it just... You want to go in with that black. I'm pulling from the Castleberry and the Spook palette for the black, just because both are really good. And just kind of flicker up just to start creating that little crease up in there. And then you want to bring it down here. And then you can even go ahead and sweep your under eye to kind of set that base. Go ahead and have that base set down. Because if you're like me, you have creasing in your eyes and you don't want no creasing. Alright, this one already started creasing up on me. And then my eyes started watering too. So. Then what I did was go in, you see how messy this is compared to how blended out this is? Let me show you. I went in with that gray. This is where this palette comes in handy. Or if you have a Blend Buddy palette, those are awesome because you have so many transition shades in those palettes. But I'm pretty sure you can find any palette that has a gray and a white and a black. Like, that is a very common color range, so you don't have to technically have these palettes. Do I recommend every single one of these palettes? Absolutely. Especially Castleberry, Spook, and the Melt. 100%. Now, the Sugar Drizzle, I do love, I do like. I do know that this is sold out. This was like only last year. That's why I'm not recommending it. Because I don't want y'all to go get your hopes up and look for it. And it's not there. As far as I know, she didn't bring it back. Will she ever bring it back? I don't know. I kind of had to pre-order it and wait forever for mine last year. So again, I don't know. I don't want to speak upon it and then it never happened and I feel like I got y'all's hopes up for nothing. So with that white, but that Sugar Drizzle is just a whole bunch of dual chromes. It was a very pricey baby to be such a little palette. But again, it was dual chromes. So you just want to blend this all the way up to basically your eyebrow. Just like so. You blend some of that white down there. What have you, until you feel like everything's blended out so nice. And even if you don't have no crazy lines up in your lid. Because you're going to go in with that black one more time. And kind of bring that outline back. Just like so. Stop, y'all. No, you got one. You have one. Stop, Luna. You got one. Stop. And I'm just kind of buffing out that line a little bit. I want it to be softened. I don't want it like harsh ridges. And I've got that problem because I've got hooded ass eyes. And with the NYX glitter glue, because this does kind of clean up my crease as I cut it. Go get it, baby. Give her one. You want to put on a flat brush. And then cut that crease. And like I said, this kind of cleans up that base. Especially because I didn't go in with those shadows, really. Gives me a little outline of where I'm going with my green. And all I really did was, after I took all that off, I went over and wiped it off. So I wasn't like bringing it back onto my lid. Just like so, and then wipe it off again. And then grab a little bit more, just so you have that there to grab that shimmer. Because this is where I kind of went a little ham. Again, I went in with this palette first. This shade right here, which please look. Like, this is why I had to have this palette. Like, it is super freaking gorgeous. So, like, if whoever got it, y'all hang on to your bad boy. If you ain't bought it out in a while, this is your sign to go grab it up. So I'm going in with Witch Please first. Such a beautiful shade. And I'm just laying this on the base. Again, you can be as messy, as clean as you want to with this. That's what's so awesome about Halloween looks. That's where I come out with my most creativity, because I feel like I don't have to be perfect to perfect something. It don't have to be as clean, as cut as it can be. I could go a little bit more daring with a look and not be scared it's not going to come out right. And that's just my personal little demons. You know, can't really nobody help that but myself. I'm going in with a spoon. And I'm going in with apple bob because this, y'all, if you haven't noticed, this is like my favorite shade. I've used this, I want to say at least 4 times. And I've only had this palette like a week. And I have other shimmer grays, but y'all, this one just hits just a tad different. And it could be because it's from my girl, the Corvette Girls. It could be from Christine. And I really do love her brand. I love her. She's amazing. She's one of the first brands that actually sought out and supported me and showed me so much love and actually gave me a code and stuff at the beginning of last year. Well, yeah, it was towards last year. And I couldn't be more supportive of somebody because she didn't have to. I don't want nobody. I'm still nobody. Like, and for her to, she, you know, I did reach out and I bought a couple of things from her. And then I told her, I was like, look, I got a channel. Could you hook me up with a code? I would be grateful. That way I can spread out the love. I did turn a lot of y'all on to Gourmet Girls. So, again, y'all welcome because y'all already know. It's the shit. It is the shit. And then she gave Renee a code. And I think Christine has a code. Like, there's so many of y'all that are now connected with her. And I love it. I love it because she's so supportive and she so deserves it. Like, she definitely deserves it. It's burgundy type color. And just darken up this bug right here. Just like so. You see where like my crease it is? It's messing up my bug down here. This is why I didn't want to do a neck bug. It's okay. Again, messier the better. So that's where we're at with this. I want to go in with the anti-precision pencil and just kind of darken up my look a little bit more. I'm not going to line it out. Well, let me do it with a pencil. This is my NARS. I like this pencil because it rolls up. Just because it can be messy. But I do want some dimension. No, I don't want dementia. Now, if you did want to kind of glam up even more of this look, this lip right here, this shade right here. I knew it because when I first got this palette, I did a black base with this shade. And it automatically became one of my favorites, all-time favorites. This freaking eye won't stop watering. And me and it's gonna fight. Welcome to the struggles of me. What are y'all doing? I holler at my girls for being too loud. I holler at them for not making enough noise. But I know y'all can feel me on that. Like, if you got kids, do you already know what I mean by that? Because it's like, if they're too quiet, they're up to something. If they're not quiet enough, then you can't think. But if they're up and they're under 5, shit, if they're under 10 and quiet, they're up to something. I had to take my 13-year-old to the doctor today to get his booster shots and a well checkup. And the nurses up there like picking on me because I have 9 kids. They're like, you want any more? I'm like, hey, no. I'm good. And they love all my kids. I've been with them for a long, long, long time. The nurses up there, the doctor's really pretty cool too, but the nurses up there is what makes it. I love it. Like, we go up there, me and one of the nurses were pregnant. So you ready for number 10? You need to go ahead and even that out. I'm like, no, we don't. No, they darken out my whole eye. But then I was like, that's just not me. That's not me at all. And to be me, I have to keep me into every look I do. Like, I can't just recreate a look and not pop some of me in it. And have a little bit of Jessica flair to it. It's a Jessica flair with a green in the eye. And I know y'all probably sick and tired of seeing the green in the eye, because I've done it it's like third time now. But you know what? I love y'all, and I know y'all can understand me when I say that I love this shit. I honestly love a green bright eye. Like, it's just something about it. Just like I like blue and purple. Fugly. Oh my goodness, I gotta take that out. This gotta come out. Booker coming out my nose, and I said no. So it's okay, because this is simple. Just do like that, and like that. Try to stay as close as possible to the sponge that I use to put my makeup on. Use either concealer, foundation, whatever you, just like that. And you really don't have to do all this. And then I just want to show y'all how to kind of fix a boo-boo, if you have a boo-boo. Then you take the little applicator that have powder on it and just brush over top of that, because you want to set it down. Don't forget to set it down, especially if you're going out for the night and you need this look to last a little while. You really want to set it down. I recommend, personally, not even a F up with a stamp, because once it messes up, it kind of jacks your whole look up. And you can go ahead and fix it, but again, if you can bypass all that, just bypass it. If you can draw lines in a circle, you can draw a bug. See, there's my big spider right there. I don't think they're too bad. I did a little ant. I don't know what the hell this was supposed to be. I think it was an ant, but it's just a crease in my neck. It just didn't work out. And I went in with a shimmer instead of matte. A little centipede, some more spiders, a cut. So this is an easy oogie boogie look. Again, anybody can do this. If you can draw lines and circles, you got this. Very messy, very edgy. You don't have to go in and do no precision. You don't have to be precise on anything. You don't have to do these lines if you don't want to. Like I said, make each app. You can go off of somebody else's idea and make a look so different if you go off with the basis of somebody's idea and just twist it to your own. And I'm telling you, you'd be surprised at what you can come up with yourself. And at the end of it, you're going to sit back and be like, holy shit, I recreated that. Like, I did that. This ain't somebody else's hand that did that. I did that. And you'd be so proud of yourself. I promise you. Like, just try it. I highly recommend, if you're not going nowhere and you're just chilling at the house for the day, that's the best time to do it, is to sit down and play with makeup. So you're not in no kind of, you're not in a rush. You're not anticipating going anywhere, so you're not worried about how it looks or how, when you have to take it off or what have you. So just have fun with it. Makeup is supposed to be fun, guys. Like, don't forget, it is beautiful and it is a art, but at the end of the day, it's supposed to be fun, because it all washes off. Just to be honest with the situation, it don't matter how long we take to do a look or how much we spend in that palette or what have you. At the end of the day, it washes off. And you can start all over the next day, or even the same day, to be honest. So just have fun with it. So many of y'all have asked how far I've it's just sitting here and doing the damn thing over and over and over and over until I get it. Y'all get to see all these glorified looks, but at the same time, y'all don't see where I sit here for like 6 hours and I'm so frustrated and I took off 3 looks already. And I'm just like, F it. That's why I go MIA for like a day or two because my brain has to reprocess everything. If not, I will start having a panic attack. And that's kind of where I was yesterday. That's why I'm behind on this collab. And I'm sorry, Mary and everybody else that's in this collab. So make sure you drop down below and check out everybody's description. But I kind of went MIA for a few days because I was getting frustrated with Halloween and Halloween looks and having to do so many different Halloween looks, but at the same time not having the means to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a shitload of money to be able to go buy props and just have props just for looks because it's really expensive, and I'm trying to work with what I have, and it's super frustrating because I have nothing to work with. I did go out and finally bought some blood, so at least I got blood and I got regular makeup, but like the horns and the caps and all that glorified and scarring and all that, I know how much I could do with it, and I would probably end up using it all year round, just to be honest with the situation, because I like very detailed looks like that. But at the same time, it's just so expensive. Like, so expensive. So I was getting really hella frustrated with it, not being able to afford anything. And so I kind of had to decompress myself and just be like, okay, just go. Does it change what you're able to do and what you're capable of doing? There's still shitload of looks you could do without having props. They might not get the whole concept because you don't have the wig or what have you, but you still get the means of it. And that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. I don't make shit off my channel. I haven't in a while. So, like, to invest so much money in my channel, I can't until I start making money back off my channel. So, that's just stuff that's going to have to wait. And hopefully by next year, I'm back into the routine of it. And I'm actually making something off my channel. And I'm able to purchase some things. So, you know, y'all, make sure y'all hitting that watch time. Share me out. I greatly appreciate it. I do have a new palette to play with soon. I'll just store in there. She came today. But just anytime you have any chance, just run me. Greatly appreciate it. I think last time I looked, I made $3 in 2 months. And I can't get none of that until I average out 100. And then I can pull out. And once I actually start getting paid, I can do giveaways again. Because I really do miss doing giveaways. And I'm not able to afford giveaways right now with shipping and everything. And I've got so much stuff here that I really want to, like, be able to send to somebody. And it's hard. It's hard when I kids. I'm just saying, like, it's super hard when I kids. And I'm trying to hold down my 3 platforms and try not to take away from my family and feel like a burden on my husband whenever I ask for certain stuff or if I need this for my channel. Because, I mean, he already does enough for me and my youngins. And it's like, oh, so you want to ask for 20,000 things more? And I've never been somebody, like, I've always worked and I've always took care of my old, so it's like really super hard to be like, oh, well, I need this palette, or I need this and I need that. I don't do that. I hate doing that. I have to wait until he offers, and then I'm like, okay. But anyways, off of that rant, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for sitting through my long ass videos. I do appreciate y'all. Again, this is a very simple, easy look. You can do this with whatever you have at home. It's not something that you have to go out and buy a whole bunch of props with. If you're somebody like me that has a lot of kids, money savers are always ideal because this could go for a boy or girl. This is not a look that you could do for the whole family. Like, everybody could go as Oogie Boogie Man and everybody would kind of comprehend the concept of it. And if they didn't, then they could just go to. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video. Please don't forget to drop down and check out everybody in the description box. They're awesome ladies. You will love each and every one of them, as I do. They're super fun and crazy and just really awesome to be around. Really awesome to be around and to have associated with. So I'm really honored to be in this collab with them and to be able to sit here and talk about them and do collabs with them and just have so much fun, and they put up with me, so I love them for that. So I'll see y'all into the next video. Bye.